So we're going to do, oh my gosh, this is going to be so exciting. We're going to put food in jars, right?
That's right.
Okay, great.
Yeah, meals in mason jars. It's just kind of a nice, handy, healthy to-go food, and it looks really pretty. I was telling Sherry that, you can check these out on Pinterest and you can see really endless possibilities with these. So it'll be really fun to assemble these, and I have a few different variations. This is going to be a Mediterranean mason jar. We also have the ingredients for a more of a Thai style mason jar salad, and then we have a Southwestern one, and I was even going to make a little mini breakfast / light dessert jar. So
there's so many ingredients, and it looks so appetizing already before we put it together.
Right.
So I'm sure when people bring them to lunch or carry them as takeout meals, it's so much healthier than a fast food snack.
Oh, totally, and you'll impress your coworkers at work when you bust one of these out. They're all going to be wanting one. And
So do you want to start with this
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So you need this jar.
Okay, so you just start out with a mason jar, glass canning jar. You can get these at your local supermarket. And the trick with these, so that you don't get soggy lettuce, is you want to put your salad dressing on the bottom.
Okay.
So it's up to you how much you want to put there. I'd say at least a couple tablespoons. This is a balsamic vinaigrette, so it kind of goes with the Mediterranean. Got those nice flavors, so we're just going to put that on the bottom. And
now, why do you put the dressing on the bottom?
we're going to put the sturdy ingredients on top, the ones that won't get soggy. So
Okay.
things like cucumber, we've got some actually marinated red onion, things like that will really go nicely on top of the dressing. But the idea is that you're going to keep the greens, the more delicate things, for the very top so that it's not even contacting the dressing, so it's not going to get all wilted and mushy.
Oh, nice.
So let's go ahead and start layering. I'm going to put in, as I said, a sturdy ingredient. So I'm going to put some celery. And by the way, one of these is really handy. It's a wide mouth canning funnel, and then you don't get vegetables flying all over the place when you're layering your ingredients in there. I do this for soups too. It's wonderful for.
So you can get it at a kitchen store.
You can get it at a kitchen store or a good old Amazon. So I'm just going to put it here. You can just kind of add as much as you like in your layers. It's roughly maybe like half a cup to 1 cup of each ingredient. And I like to kind of vary the colors when possible. That always looks pretty. So this is just golden beet that I pre-cooked and diced. You could add some red beet if you like to, and then some nice raw cucumber. So I'm going to add some of our red onion. I'm adding some black olives. I find that always adds a nice touch, nice taste.
Just the layers are so pretty.
Right? Yeah, it's just kind of fun. So, and then of course we want to have some protein element in there. So I'm going to add a little bit of white beans. So you can see we've got our layering going on here. I'm going to keep going with a little bit of fresh parsley. So then last but not least, our salad greens go on top. And then if you'll hand me a lid over there, Sherry. And we have, I don't know if I have it there available or not, but they have either metal ones or they also have plastic ones. You can get a nice white plastic one that works as well. But so that's the idea. You just literally pop your lid on, pop it in the fridge. This keeps for a couple days, and it's all ready to go. And just
Keeps for a couple days. So it's easier than just making a salad and putting it in a Tupperware. Actually, you could grab this and go to work. And you don't even have to take the salad out of the big Tupperware and put it in a tiny little lunchbox.
Exactly. Yep. You just pack a fork with it and a napkin, and you're all set.
Oh my God. And so pretty.
Isn't that pretty? This one is a Mediterranean mason salad jar.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're Mediterranean.
Yeah,
And then we're
I got
going
that
to
one.
do, what's the next
Let's
one?
move on to the Thai ones. A little touch of brown rice vinegar. What else? I thinned it out with just a little bit of water. I did a little garlic and ginger for that kind of
how nice.
classic peanut
really
sauce.
Nice sauce. Okay.
And a little bit of, instead of soy sauce, I used coconut aminos just for soy-free, but you could also use tamari or shoyu. Absolutely.
Shoyu is a natural soy sauce.
Yes, crunchy, chopped up red radishes. And this is a little bit of just some cooked brown rice, cilantro. We got a little bit of chopped cilantro here. So, okay, and then we had some leftover cucumbers from our other salad. I'm going to toss those in there because that can be a versatile, ingredient in Thai food too. And some mung bean sprouts.
One more large jar.
That's right. This is our Southwest mason salad jar. So, all right. So I'm starting off with a, it's kind of a little bit of eclectic combination, but this is a tahini orange dressing. So I combined orange juice, fresh squeezed orange juice, or you could use, juice of a clementine, whatever, and a little bit of tahini, which is our sesame seed butter, along with a little bit of sea salt, and what else? You can add olive oil to it, but you don't need to. You could thin it out with just a little bit of water, and the orange juice helps as well. And for a little tartness, you can add some either lime juice or a little bit of apple cider vinegar. And then we're going to top it off with our cooked green beans. And then I'm putting in some cooked squash. This is delicata squash. These are just kind of more of a pinto bean type of bean, but you could use black beans, of course.
Black beans are nice.
Okay, and then we're going to put a layer of our protein-rich quinoa. Quinoa is so popular these days, right?
Yes.
And then we're going to top it off with, I have some endive here, a little bit of chopped endive. So in goes a little bit of cooked corn. And then here's a little bit of avocado. So this is a little chopped lettuce on top. And then last but not least, we can top it off with some nuts if you like, although I think we've kind of gotten maximum capacity, so we're going to stay with that. All right, so that's our Southwestern salad jar. So here I'm using a medium-sized jar. They have the big jars, they've got medium ones, they have small ones, so just depending how much you want to take along with you. We're going to use the medium-sized one, and I'm just going to, this one's a little bit different. We're not using our dressing, obviously. Okay. So I'm just going to start out with a little layer of our grain that was cooked with a little almond milk and a little maple syrup. So here I'm just doing a little bit of cooked fruit. These are just cooked mixed berries. They were frozen berries. You could use fresh. I just cooked them with a little bit of maple syrup, and I layered that on top of our grain. And then, of course,
again, so beautiful. Layers.
Yeah, and then you can do some broken up nuts in here, again, for protein and some good fat. And then I'm doing a little layer here of our kiwi. And then you would just, repeat your layers and do another layer.
Okay, so you're going to repeat the grain.
Exactly, almost like a little breakfast or dessert parfait.
Okay.
And here too, you can vary the fruits that you're using depending on the season. You could do a little bit of like almond cream if you wanted to.
And now berries are in season, so it's really good to start eating them, especially the fresh picked ones.
Exactly.
Organic.
Exactly. Love organic.
Yes.
All right, and then a few more little cracked walnuts on there.
Really looks nice.
We're going to top it off with our kiwi, and it's just, it's kind of refreshing. And
what I like is so appealing, for children who are not wanting to eat well. I mean, these jars are just so fun and appealing and colorful.
Exactly.
Just imagine taking that to a picnic.
Right.
They're gorgeous.
Yeah, they make like a nice little present too. If you share that with your coworkers, they're going to just love you. So they're just fun things to share. And plus it's very inviting, as you said, inviting. When you look in your refrigerator and you see these lined up, you make these on the weekend and you have these for the week, you feel inspired, you don't feel
how easy it is. Even if you didn't want to layer them at first, you kept them in little jars and then layered them when you're ready to pack them up.
Exactly, that's a good meal prep strategy.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah.